What is going on, y'all? Mamba here, back with another trade review and market recap. Today is 3/5 of March on a Tuesday. Let's recap the session. I'm a small green on the day. Um, just tough action overall. It's pretty choppy action. So let's get into it. So coming into today, we kind of had bearish structure. We had news that came out that I think the news wasn't that good, but we had bearish structure. The daily and the weekly looks pretty bearish. We haven't had any like positive green candles outside of this Friday relief candle. It looks like we might do a slow grind down. But anyways, we had a key level at 5796, I believe. 5796. We were opening below it. I wanted us to reject that level to go lower. And then NQ, we opened at this 381 level, so 20381. Wanted us to just break the level to reject to go lower, but the thing is, we were inside of yesterday's range, so generally we want to break the previous bar's low or high to continue lower or higher depending on the trend. So definitely potential for chop, and that's exactly what happened. So let's go into the trades. So to start the day, we opened just below or above the level on NQ, and then we sold off aggressively, set a divergence. So NQ was making a low while ES wasn't. That's kind of a sign for that's a sign for the market to potentially reverse, and we did for a slight second. So once I got that signal, I entered around here at the opening print. I took an early entry. This candle was pretty big. It was 41 points. So I wanted to get to the opening print as much as possible. So I took an early entry. I didn't wait for the candle to break the previous candle. So that's what happens when you take early entry. Sometimes you minimize your risks, but you're not getting as much confirmation. So I got stopped out of my first trade. The potential was there. We had an overnight high of 199 points from where I entered, and I was risking about 26. So I'm not really mad at that trade. The upside was there. It's just like I took an early entry and then I got stopped out. So that was the first loser of the day. And then once we broke below the level and then we got a 5-minute close, I entered on this pullback right here. If we look on ES at the same time, ES was rejecting the level. So my full potential target was this 220 or 224 points at this 142 level. And as we were selling off to the lows, I scaled out of my position, and we had news at 7. So I had my runners actually got stopped out. So that's kind of the price I played. I had this trade was green overall. Since I did scale out at about 90 points, and then I held a couple runners and my runners got stopped out. If the news went my way on my runners, I could have capitalized on an extra 100 points. So that's that. And then I had one final trade on the day, like about here. So ES was rejecting the level, and from there we made a high already and we set a divergence, signaling that it could signal a reversal to the lows. So I took an entry on NQ as we were rejecting the opening print. A lot of times if you use levels and opening print, you can use that together to gauge where price is going to move next. So we were rejecting a key level on ES, we wicked it, and then we were wicking it on the opening print. So I took like about, my risk was really tight, about 20 points, and I ended up making about 90 on that smaller position. But as we were selling off, I trimmed out of my position, and then once we made this aggressive bar, and then we sold off the lows, I just got out of my position. So 2 winners, 1 break even trade. I'm up 1,600 on the day. Let me share that with y'all. So 1,600 on the day. Not a bad day, just based off the market conditions. We have like extreme chop on both indices. If we look on the 5-minute chop, the range is only about 200 points on NQ from the time I was trading, compared to 600 the previous day. So that's huge. And that explains the inside bar inside a previous day's range. We generally don't want to trade inside bars unless you're trading the range or you're scalping. So I'm definitely learning from today, even though I'm green on the day. With that being said, you'll have a good one. Peace.